Okay, today we're going to be talking about my favorite sleeping pad for the backcountry, and this is the Nemo Tensor Extreme Conditions sleeping pad. So this past year, I probably spent 30 nights sleeping on this sleeping pad, and it's performed flawlessly. I absolutely love it, and I know it is considered the Extreme Conditions model, but I've used this in the summer. I've used it in every season, and it works just as well in the summer as it does in the winter. I've also had this in below freezing temperatures. Spent a week in December sleeping on this pad, and temperatures were dipping down into the teens Fahrenheit, and it did a great job. Pairing this with my ZenBivy quilt, my 15-degree quilt from ZenBivy, which is really comfortable. Most nights I slept better on this than I do at home on my mattress. So just a great sleeping pad. And today we're going to blow this up. We're going to look at the specs, we're going to look at the dimensions, and we're going to talk about whether this is the right sleeping pad for your next backcountry adventure. All right, so getting into the dimensions. First things first, when it is packed in its stuff sack, it is about this big. You may be able to get it condensed a little bit more, but this is typically the best that I can do. Just to compare it to, say, a Nalgene bottle, it's slightly bigger than a Nalgene bottle. So as far as packability, I would say it's very good, especially considering how warm and how high of an R value this thing delivers. And the weight of this is 1 pound 5 ounces. So again, really impressive. Okay, let's take this out and blow it up and just show you what it looks like. So it does come with a pump sack here. I think they call this the Vortex pump sack. I've used quite a few pump sacks for different sleeping pads in the past, and this is by far the best pump sack that I've used. You know, in the past, I've really relied on using one of these flex tails, USB chargeable sleeping pad pump. So basically how these work, and these are great, you take these different nozzles and you're gonna put these into the valve of your sleeping pad. And what it does is it basically pumps air into your sleeping pad for you. So you press the button, and it pumps it up. And it does a great job. Usually your sleeping pad is pumped up within minutes. Just a great tool to have. It also has a light on here, but now with this pump sack, I almost don't need this to pump this up because this is so efficient. Occasionally I'll still do it, but a lot of times I'm in the backcountry, you know, in deer country, in elk country, and just the sound of this is a little bit loud. And it's not a very natural sound. So if I'm deep in elk country, I'll tend to use this to pump up my sleeping pad, and it really only takes a couple minutes as well.